All right. All right, so the way that we'll carry out this call is that thank you to the students that have joined. We are Cooper Surgical and Cooper Vision, so we are members of the Cooper companies, two sister companies. Cooper Companies is our parent company, and we wanted to spread the word of the work we're doing here in the African Descent Employee Resources Group and together with HR. Regarding, some of our hiring opportunities, especially for internship positions. So I will have Dennis share your screen. I think I have to make you the host. So let me do that. And Dennis will get started with talking about the different opportunities that we have, and just we'll have you folks introduce yourselves at the end.
Can everyone hear me all right? Am I coming through okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Sorry, I was having some issues with my computer a little bit earlier. But I appreciate everybody for joining us and taking the time. I think.
Dennis, I just made you the host, and you'll have to keep it meeting people, because I tried setting it as a no need, but the system's making us do that. So.
Okay, no worries. So I guess we'll get started here. So bear with me. Let me just get my screen up. All right. Okay. It's I'm hoping everybody can see my PowerPoint at this point.
Actually, Dennis, you might want to just change the screen that you're presenting on. We see your next slide up and not the main slide.
Really? Okay. Sorry, trying to work this out. Thank you. All right.
If you go up to slideshow, you should be able to change the screen the monitor that you present on.
Okay. All right. Sorry, everybody, bear with me for 1 minute, just trying to get this situated. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Just giving you guys the same view as before?
Same view, yep.
Can you come in here? Just give me a hand.
Yep,
sorry, everybody. Sorry. Are we good now? I think so. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We wanted to provide this opportunity to really give a good information session regarding all of our internships, both at Cooper Surgical as well as Cooper Vision. And so we felt it best to start out by, number one, providing some insight into our company itself. So I guess for starters, we'll start with Cooper Surgical. So with Cooper Surgical itself, we offer over 600 clinically relevant medical devices that are used by women's healthcare providers, and also provide genomic testing products and services to IVF centers and patients as well, globally. Our headquarters in the United States is based in Trumbull, Connecticut, with manufacturing operations in Connecticut, right at our headquarters, as well as Stafford, Texas, and Costa Rica. Our international counterpart is also headquartered in Denmark, with operations in the Netherlands and the UK as well. So moving forward in terms of CooperVision, which is our sister company. CooperVision is one of the world's leading manufacturers of soft contact lenses and related products and services. Their products are sold in over 100 countries around the world, from China to Europe, from Africa to the Americas. Essentially, the focus is to improve the way people see. So they are one of the kind of global leaders in that realm. Moving on to explain a little bit about myself and our team within talent acquisition here at Cooper Surgical. My name is Dennis Russell. I am a talent acquisition specialist. I currently recruit for mostly US-based and international roles, exempt level and above. My counterpart, as far as talent acquisition specialists are concerned, is Sarah St. Armstrong, who also covers our US-based recruitment opportunities. And then our boss who led this conversation is Vanessa Vonderheide. She manages all talent acquisition operations globally for Cooper Surgical. So we're the main points of contact as it pertains to recruitment for a lot of these internship opportunities, and can certainly provide any questions that you have moving forward for any of the internships that we do have. So we launched our African Descent Employee Resource Group last year in 2020. We have a strong commitment to diversity. Our African Descent ERG, basically the mission of this group is to promote an inclusive environment by supporting the recruitment, retention, and development of employees of African descent. We expect this to be achieved by advocating professional development through mentoring, networking, engagement, and education, resulting in increased representation of African descent employees at every level of the organization. In talent acquisition efforts, we're committed to ensuring that we interview at a minimum one diverse candidate and utilize at least at a minimum one diverse hiring manager in our interview process for every position that we hire for globally. So these are the founding members of our African Descent North America team for Cooper Companies, who I believe are all joining this call. So certainly, so certainly we appreciate everything that they've done so far for our company and continue to do, whether it's for organizing our speaker series programs that we do have, or any events that we do have, moving forward.
Yeah, and Dennis, can we pause and just allow folks to introduce themselves here? So Daryl, I don't know if you want to start.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Daryl Celestine. I'm one of the co-leaders of the African Descent ERG. I've been with Cooper Surgical for almost 6 years now. I'm currently working as a regional sales director in the surgical business unit. I cover the Mountain States region, and I'm based in Denver. But prior to this role, I actually began as a certified surgical representative in Houston, Texas. And Curtis Jones, who is our other co-leader and another founding member, actually referred me to Cooper Surgical back in the day. So with that, I'll go ahead and pass it over to Curtis.
Hello, everyone. I'm Curtis Jones. I am the other co-leader, as Daryl mentioned. I started my journey at Cooper Surgical in 2012 in Houston as well as a certified surgical representative. And then 2017, I was promoted to a regional sales director of the Southeast region, moving to Alabama. And then most recently back here in Austin, Texas, managing the Southwest region. So I've had a good experience, great organization, great culture. And I've loved everything about it so far. So pass over to Pamela Jackson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Pamela Jackson, and I'm with CooperVision. I am based at the global headquarters, which is in San Ramon, California. So probably 35, 40-minute drive from San Francisco. I've been with CooperVision for 7.5 years. I manage a number of different functions within the global marketing organization. So I'm Senior Director of Global Communications, which includes public relations and marketing communications, as well as global digital. So our websites around the globe, as well as our presence in social media and other digital channels, and then a brand for our CooperVision Master brand. And excited to be a part of the African Descent Group. And I just wanted to add to the intro, so CooperVision, we have close to 7,000 employees around the globe, and we do have sites both at our global headquarters here in Northern California, as well as in the Rochester, New York area, which is our US headquarters, and then manufacturing Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, the UK, Budapest. So we have sites around the globe, but also multiple locations here within the United States. And so there could potentially be intern opportunities across the multiple sites in the US, particularly New York as well as California.
Jonathan.
Everyone. Yep, I'll go next. My name is Jonathan Moore. I've been with Cooper Surgical for a little over 3 years now. I joined Cooper Surgical by way of an acquisition from a previous company, Teva, where I'd spent about 8 years working in commercial operations and then managing an inside sales team. My role is Director of Commercial Operations and Inside Sales. So I manage our inside sales function at Cooper Surgical. We have a team of 11 sales reps that work out of Livingston, New Jersey. And then with the Commercial Operations Group, we manage and support a number of internal functions that support across the business. And really the goal of commercial operations is to provide tools and strategies to allow the company to meet its goals. So really excited to be a part of Cooper Surgical. It's been a great time since I've been here, and excited to be a part of the African Descent ERG. We do have opportunities within our commercial operations group to support sales analytics projects, as well as other projects across our commercial operations group that will give really good visibility across functionally across our group, and provide some great opportunity for that period of time. So I'll turn it over to Clay Arnold.
Clay, you're muted. We can't hear you still. I think you might, we'll skip. Yeah, we'll come back to you. Wakila,
Okay.
you are muted.
Okay, here we go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy to be here. Excited to be here. I'm Wakila Young. I am the Senior Pricing and Contracts Analyst in the Pricing and Contracting team within Commercial Operations. So my function is to coordinate with several teams to develop and document the pricing strategy. On the med device side, I guess I should have said that I'm on the Cooper Surgical side. I'm located in the Trumbull, Connecticut home office for Cooper Surgical. So pricing and contracting, coordinating heavily with the senior management team, the business unit leaders, marketing, legal. There is a heavy analysis component with that. Analysis, cost, pricing margins, and contract pricing and so on. The contracting piece, there's a strong coordination with, again, the sales team and working with our contracts or our customers to deliver our contractual obligations in terms of admin fees, rebates, reporting, and so on. Been with Cooper Surgical coming on 12 years. I started out in accounting on the receivable side, and made the transition to commercial operations coming on, or this is my 3rd year actually. So a lot of opportunities, a lot of growth that has happened over all this time. So happy to be here and join the African Descent ERG, and looking forward to some intern candidates from this call.
Thank you, Wakila. Clay, I think you're your thing saying it's still connecting. But I'll introduce myself in the meantime once again. So I'm Vanessa Vonderheid, and I manage talent acquisition operations on the Cooper Surgical side. My team leads the internship program. So as Dennis mentioned, we are the appropriate party to reach out if you have any questions regarding the program entirely, as well as I'm hoping all the members of the ERG as well are probably okay if you, get contacted as well. And then I'll pass it on to Ryan. I don't know if we'll come back to you, Clay, at the end.
Thank you, Vanessa. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ryan Brunson. I have been with Cooper Surgical for 3 years. I am a regional sales director for the Northeast region. I'm with the contraceptive business unit. So the main product that we have is Paragard, which is a copper IUD. And so the geography that I have, I live on Long Island, and I have a team of 11 territory managers that cover the New York metro area as well as the New England area. So primarily the focus that we have is that we're calling on private offices, OBGYN offices, clinics, hospitals, and persuading them of why they should be using more of our product versus our competitors. So happy to be here, happy to answer any questions you might have.
Sweet, thank you. Clay, do you want to give it a go? No, we can't. Does anybody want to introduce Clay on Clay's behalf?
I can, sure. So Clay is with Cooper Vision. He's senior legal counsel with Cooper Vision. He is based in our U.S. headquarters in Rochester, New York, or Victor, I should say, New York. Clay has been with Cooper Vision for a little over 7 years. And he's been in the kind of vision contact lens category for some time. He was with Bausch & Lomb before Cooper Vision. And I'm happy to say he's my legal partner and on the marketing side. So most of the work I do that requires legal input involves Clay, and he's a great partner.
That was awesome. Thank you, Pamela. All right, go ahead, Dennis.
All right.
Yes, everybody wants. Go for it.
Okay. So moving on for our 2021 summer internship. So currently, globally, we have in total between Cooper Surgical and Cooper Vision over 40 internship opportunities. Those opportunities do range in various departments that we do have. So within finance and accounting, information technology within infrastructure and support services, human resources and talent acquisition internship opportunities, engineering opportunities within mechanical, electrical, and manufacturing engineering roles, as well as quality assurance and quality assurance engineering roles. We also have professional education and medical affairs internships, marketing and commercial operations, as Jonathan had mentioned, corporate responsibility, as well as strategy internship opportunities as well. All of our internships are paid, and for students living 50 or more miles from our internship locations, we will be providing a $3,000 housing stipend for the duration of the program this summer as well.
And that's on the Cooper Surgical side.
Right.
Yep.
So why internship at Cooper? Our program is global, so interns will be interacting with colleagues from schools around the country, as well as international schools as well. A big focus for us in terms of our interns is learning and development. One of the core goals of our internship program is for students to grow and develop. So in a lunch and learn format, different leaders that we do have from various functional groups educate interns on key components of our Cooper business. These lunch and learns provide interns with the opportunity to engage in dialogue and ask questions that lead to further insight about our companies, as well as the medical device industry as a whole. These trainings also allow interns to gain essential professional skills such as effective communication and meeting effectiveness, And through these courses, you'll also learn how to successfully navigate throughout your career after the summer internships as well. Additionally, we have executive presentations upon the culmination of the internship program. So interns would present their kind of internship accomplishments to members of our executive leadership team in a professional setting. So this also would be, allow the opportunity to give longer presentations to members of your department and fellow interns as well. These presentations will allow interns to share their experiences at Cooper, what you've learned during your summer, as well as receive valuable feedback about your work to take with you afterwards. And then lastly is networking events. So our interns are able to network with Cooper's top executives in both professional and casual settings. Throughout the summer, interns have various opportunities to expand their professional networks, such as touring our R&D facilities or our manufacturing distribution plants. In addition, interns are invited to, attend different, events that we do have for our company that we'll put on both, during and after work hours that we do have here as well. Obviously, social distancing permitting. So, and lastly, how would you apply? So, all of our internships are posted on Handshake as well as LinkedIn. And in addition, you can also go directly to our Cooper websites. So whether that's coopervision.com or coopersurgical.com, and find our career tab right under, I believe it's right under our About Us link on top of the website. Vanessa will also share our Cooper Surgical career page link in this chat as well, for all of you to take with you. And I believe that's it for my section of the presentation. So we're happy to answer any questions. If you do have any questions, please type them in the chat box so that we can answer them as they come in. Thank you.
Yeah, and Dennis, I just want to add a couple of things. So
Sure.
One of the things that we'll end up doing as well, guys, is we certainly want to be able to track, if you learned about this internship, the internship programs for Cooper through the ERG and through this call, for all of those who are already here now, and then the folks that will send the recording of this call to right after. When you're applying, if you don't mind just marking on the source of your application, ERG, African Descent ERG, so that we can, see that you learned and about our opportunities through this. So that'd be fantastic. But thank you, Pamela, for also posting the Cooper Vision link. Any questions from anybody? Anything that I didn't cover that we want to make sure?
Hey, Vanessa, it's Clay.
Oh, there you go.
Just want to see if you can hear me now. Okay,
Yep.
Great, thank you. Sorry for the technical problems, but yeah, I just want to make sure that people knew if they had questions for me, I'm available.
Yeah, totally. Thank you, Clay. All right. I think there we go. Hold on. We have got one question. So are internships exclusive for upperclassmen? So that's a great question. So we would, sophomore and above for us at Cooper Surgical. On the Cooper Vision side, I believe it's the same, Julian. So, it depends on the year, but essentially it's not like that in all positions. I mean, we have some positions that are designed even for folks that are doing associate's degrees rather than, a bachelor's degree, because we wanted to encompass the different, types of career paths and educational paths that folks take. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Yes, thank you. All right, awesome. So we will get this recording out to everybody in the different colleges. Thank you so much, Dennis, and thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate your time, and let us hope that we get, our applicants through this. All right. Take care. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.